Hello, hello. Let me see. Oh, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Let me see. Oh, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Let me see. Oh, can you hear me? Why am I hearing it in two different places? Why am I hearing it? All right, I'm gonna see. Okay, I it's I'm still trying to figure out this live. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Hi, Natalie. How are you? What are you up to today? There's four people on. Who are you guys and where are you tuning in from? I know that Natalie's here. Oh, you're finishing a blanket. That blanket. That's nice. That one that you were doing at my house. I tell you, when I start doing these lives, I got to clean my room. I clean, I get ready. I feel like it really sets me up to get some things done. I don't think there's a lot of delay with the chat and the screen. Oh, you saw my Instagram? I'm messaging. Uh, my okay. So what plants I threw away today? Okay, so today I threw away some plants. I didn't even record anything. I was in the process of cleaning. So the plants that were here, um, the Hall of Shame plants, it had the Monstera Peru. I threw away the Shangri La. Yeah, I didn't even save the pot. I'm done. Um, it's just I I'm in the headspace now. I also cleaned my IKEA greenhouse cabinet. I took some plants out of there and have them here. So I have some Hoyas here now. This is the Hoya Matilde that I took out of the cabinet and I gave it a little trellis and yeah, um, I have it out here now. And the other one I have is my pride and joy plant, but I have treated it so badly. I repotted it today really quickly. It's the Corniana silver. But look at how dehydrated the leaves are. I don't know, can you tell that how dehydrated it is? Yeah, I'm just um I needed to take care of this one. I was gonna do it as a repot on a video, but I couldn't wait anymore. So, and there's some things going on with the leaves at the top right there. Can you see that? There's some things going on there that I'm not really sure what it is. And it's just been in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and the grow lights have been hitting it. So I've been burning leaves. Yeah, I just have it here now. Put it back. Oh, edema. Yeah, because I probably waited too long to water it. Not not good. Okay, so Natalie is the only one in the chat, so I'm gonna talk to Natalie. I'm chopping. Well, you tell me what I should do with this. This is needs something. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring it back so you can see it. All right, so these leaves are from self-watering pots. See how like big they are? They're big. I mean, it's dried now because it's not been in a self-watering pot. But the leaves on the top, how smaller? It's it's so much smaller than the ones on the bottom. So this is why I said I was gonna chop it. This is look at these leaves. Yeah, it's now it wasn't one of my favorite plants, but it's going through something. So should I chop? If I'm asking Natalie, I think I know what she would want me to do with it. I even have scissors. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and chop. I'm gonna chop. So, okay, so let me tell you what's been going on with this plant. This begonia was doing so well when it was smaller. These leaves here are self-watering pot leaves, and how nice and big they are. And as the September hit a year, I've had it, and that's when I repotted it, and the leaves started getting smaller. Winter didn't really like winter at all here. I had to move it from where it was in the living room, and I put it in here, and it started kind of getting back, but it doesn't have prime real estate here in the plant room. It doesn't get the light it should get because I have other plants in prime real estate if you chop. So this is a question for you guys. What do you do? What do you do when we acquire plants in this room in our plant room? We get these beautiful plants and they become our favorite, and then a plant that was a current favorite is no longer a favorite, so they just don't get prime real estate anymore, and then the plant the plant struggles. So this is one of the dilemmas about plant care that we deal with. This stem right here, I'm man, I need like a stool or something so you guys can see this. This is just a stem with like one it has like one leaf on it. I'm chopping this right now. It had actually two leaves. Yep. First chop. Yeah, let's see. How do I want to I'm gonna of course Sachi's in here. Every time I start talking, Sachi comes in. I'm just gonna chop it up into a few pieces and then give it to people in my neighborhood. There are some plant people in my neighborhood. So we have this. I have these little things. I'm just gonna put it in there. Like this is gonna turn into a plant. Not worth saving that stem. Well, I mean, I like this plant. Oh, Sachi, hi girls. Natalie says hi. So yeah, so like one of the things about chopping this I'm gonna run into is it's gonna branch out. So I'm gonna have to watch for that where the branch is gonna come out. I know I have so much more planned. I'm planning to give these to people in my neighborhood to get to know people. So what I would probably do is just see if I can get like root going, and then go to, there's a place downtown here, and just give them a plant. And whatever they want to do with it, that's fine. I just want to get to know people here. I'll be 2 years in the neighborhood next month. Wait, no, it'll be this month. We're almost hitting 2 years in this house. Yeah, and I think it like next week or this week. I don't remember. All right, I'm just taking these steaks out, and so I could chop. Um, did you do anything planty today? Nothing. That's good. I I did a lot today. Oh, it's crochet weekend. That's nice. That's nice. I want to make time for other things too, but I am I feel like I'm hustling on YouTube the past few weeks. Oh, so until that's finished, I'll be able to take a little break. All right, I'm just gonna start chopping. I think like there will be like stems that I'm just not gonna save. Oh, like I don't know, this one. Yeah. Um. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Look at this. This is I'm gonna throw this out. I did put the plants that you gave me, Natalie, into the greenhouse cabinet, except for the chia pens. It's right here with me. It is right here. See, it's branched out right here. Let's chop. Oh my gosh. This, I should have did a a video of the plant before. I didn't even do that. I just took a picture. Do you see all this plant? I cannot wait to get my shelves from IKEA, because it would really help the plant room look a lot better, and arrange the plants, because one of the things one of the things that we deal with is the plants are the plants are that we get like babies, they're getting big, and what do you do when they get big? You yeah. uh Hi Mona, how are you? Shopping. Mona, do you want some begonias? Ruby's here. Ruby, hello. Okay, so this is what I have left. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. This was so big. Okay, we have to deal with all this. All right, this seriously, look, this is a cane begonia problem. When you do like low light and it just is to stick. It's just like a sugar cane. This is it. And another one. This is crazy. I'm throwing this away. I'm throwing it out. I really chopped it. Yeah. You saw how big it looked like in my thumbnail, and this is what I have now. I'm actually gonna be able to remove the stake right here. I'm hoping it'll grow better. I might give it a repot later. I want to see what the roots look like on the bottom. I'm not sure. Put it in a self-watering pot again because it did really great in a self-watering pot. Hello, Jackie. How are you? I chopped it. I chopped all that. All right, so I'm gonna put some here, and I mean, uh, I'm gonna water propagate it. I'm actually gonna experiment with some pond. Uh, on some of these, I'll do a little experiment on pond to see how it does, and I will be propagating some to give it to some people in my neighborhood. Okay, so tell me what this has 3 branches. That's crazy. So tell me what begonias you guys have growing and which ones are your favorite. Ruby, do you have any begonias? Oh, I like this one, but there's empty notes here. We'll just chop that. Mm. Oh, the looking glass. I had the looking glass and it died. It died last winter because it doesn't like Indiana. Oh, the fern like one? Yeah, that is a really pretty one. I have to figure out how to manage I'm gonna have to just prune a bunch of plants because the only way to manage that one, because it likes high humidity, is to chop it. Oh, okay. The ones that you're mentioning, I have to look those up because I don't know. I've not seen those. I'll have to look them up. Oh my gosh, I bet you there's some I'm gonna have to throw away. I'm gonna have to throw away some of these. Oh yeah, the Lysistrata. I have that one and I love that one. Okay, we're gonna chuck this. Look how big these leaves were, and then look how small they are now. Comparing leaves. Let's compare. Look at that. That's crazy. This is self-watering pot leaves, people. Uh, the leaves are so big. It's like, how do you propagate it? I'm gonna need a smaller container. This is what I have saved. Why did I take it out of a self-watering pot? That is a great question. So, I couldn't find a self-watering pot big enough to to. Okay, first of all, I took it out of a self-watering pot because it was really root bound, and it was drying out really quickly. So I couldn't find a self-watering pot big enough after that, and that's why I did it. Ooh, another begonia. So this was the only big enough pot I had, and it wasn't. I could easily make something like this into a self-watering pot, right? I can just get a wick up there and have a reservoir. Do you guys agree with that? Look at these leaves. I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna try something too while you guys are here. I am going to press these leaves into a book to see what it looks like after. I'll do a small one as well. Small leaf. Yes, make your own. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to have to make my own because begonias do so well in self-watering pots that I can't I can't get a self-watering pot big enough. I I haven't tried no drainage with them. I could try that too. Okay, so I have a problem this week with no drainage. Okay, so my problem this week that I found out about no drainage. Okay, so who I know some of you know that I like growing some of my plants in no drainage, my anthuriums and alocasias. There's fungus gnats everywhere, and it's because of the no drainage pots. So I have to deal with that. I have to deal with it. Look into trash cans for pots. What do you mean? I want to show you my sticky trap that I put here just 2 days ago. That is disgusting. I have never had this much fungus gnats before. Oh, you don't have fungus gnats because of my no drainage pots and pond. Oh yeah, um these are they're not trash cans, they're ice buckets, and that's what I use for myself no drainage pots. Um I did no drainage. I moved it into no I moved these into no drainage 8 months ago, and I've not had any fungus gnat. So I'm not sure why I'm dealing with this now. All right, so I have these. I'm gonna grab a book. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Oh, your tie's in a trash can. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna press some flowers while we're chatting for a craft. Have you guys ever pressed your plant flowers before? It's like my bookmark. I'm gonna leave these in here for a couple of months. Okay, you have better luck with self-watering pots than no drainage for begonias. Yeah, I've not tried begonias and no drainage, but I have tried them in self-watering pots and they loved it. I have used the mosquito tea as well. This is what I use now. Okay, so this is what I use. It's kind of like the mosquito tea drops, the BTI drops, but it's more powerful. I just haven't been keeping up with treatment, but now I am, and I'm probably gonna have to refill it. But uh, Pretty in Green, they sell the smaller version. The bigger version you can buy industrial size, so it's just too big because I can't afford $500 much on it. So I get this one. I can try the tea, but this one is the same thing with the BTI, except it's a stronger. It's like 4 times as strong. So we're back to treating, making sure I do treatments on it. I just haven't been good with that at all. Okay, so do I have any more full leaves to press? So have you guys tried pressing your plant leaves before in books to get it flat or preserve? I have all these beautiful plant stakes because I had the begonia was using it, all of these. So tell me some of your begonia horror stories. Do you have any? I have my looking glass begonia completely died during the polar vortex uh, time last year here, or I'm sorry, not last year, this year in January. During that polar vortex time, the begonia looking glass just died. That's the only horror story I have from begonias. You have never pressed plant leaves before. I have. Let me show you. I pressed some. I'm going to eventually do a craft with it, but I pressed some a few months ago when I was repotting my Maranta. And I'm going to do a craft, but this is what I have. This is one. This is the Adansonii that I pressed. I just put it in this book and put it away. There's more in here. This one, I think this one's a begonia. It didn't dry well. Oh, I'll look into that, Natalie. And this one, there's some in here too. At least I thought that was. Oh yeah, I have a bunch in here. This one is a pothos leaf and more plant leaf. This one preserved really well. I'm going to do a craft with it. Oh, and I'm going to try to do the begonia leaf to see what it looks like. Another plant leaf. There's two in here. All right, we're putting these away. Is there any leaves in here? Nope. I guess in a few months we'll look at the leaves together and see how they're doing. The drops, the BTI drops. 1 second. All right, so these are the drops. These are the drops. I started using this one. It's like a BTI powder that you dissolve in water. This one's a little stronger potency than this one, but if I were to use this one, I usually put a little bit more in the water. I don't know if I'm doing that right, but yeah. Um, so any begonia horror stories, guys? I think this I'm just gonna throw away. Save these. I can text you a link, Jackie, where I got it on Amazon. How do you guys deal with begonias in winter? You know, I know Mona. Wait, I think Mona, you have a winter as well. Where are you guys located, and how do you deal with begonias in winter? I think you'll be a little happier now. I'm gonna have to make my own self-watering pot. That's what I'll do in a few weeks, I guess. So anyone got any? Oh, you're yes, Jackie, you're in New Jersey, and I keep them in front of a window and underground lights. Okay, so if you keep them in front of a window, isn't there a draft in the window to I have to move some of my plants away from the window when winter comes here because the draft is too much. And then there is 2 weeks in January where I leave all the blinds closed. We do not open the blinds in here because there's ice on the windows. Okay, you stopped fertilizing, Ruby. The only begonia horror story was bringing was being gifted a begonia. I wonder, like, Natalie, when you were gifted that begonia, did you what was I gonna say? Did you fake it? Did you fake the excitement of getting that plant? So, for those who don't know, Nat the Joy 22 Natalie don't really like begonias, and she was gifted a plant to be gifted a begonia. And I also gave her begonias when she came to visit me a few weeks ago. You should plastic wrap your windows. Um, you mean with the window seal? Yes, I did. That's funny. Um, what other some fun begonia questions do you guys what some fun things you guys want to talk about begonias? Begonias. Have you ever pruned a begonia and threw away all the cuttings? You've never done that. Jackie, now that you have a bunch of begonias, I guarantee you a year from now, you're going to be pruning. Well, you sell plants, so you might sell them. I don't sell plants, and I find not everybody here wants plants. So I usually have to throw a lot of cuttings and pruning stuff away. You have a problem throwing them away. Yeah, I think I have gotten over that over that now. I'll throw things away now. I do have another begonia that I need to figure out because it's a Rex begonia and it has two rhizomes or two. There's no rhizome. There's two giant shoots in the pot. So I'm gonna have to break it apart and keep one and give away the other one. Um, I'll see if anyone in my neighborhood wants it. So who's new at growing begonias? I all my begonias when I first got them fit in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. And now, begonias grow really fast. This was growing in the IKEA greenhouse cabinet. It was there for 2 months and then I had to take it out because it couldn't fit in there anymore. Okay, you give them away with your purchases. That's nice. Surprise, you have a begonia. I got this begonia because I was trying to avoid shipping and I figured, oh, I'll try growing this to see if I like it. Since you're been forced into it. You know, the thing is, begonias are really nice. I like them. There's another one that I have, the one that I gave Natalie. I gave her a pink spotted maculata, and that is one of my favorites so far. I'm gonna have to prune that back soon. Have anyone had any begonia dramas with water? Because you know when begonia we needs water, they fall over. So I guess a begonia is good for an overwaterer. I I don't have okay, it's not that I don't like begonias. It's seriously growth habit. Yeah, it is. The problem with begonias is that they grow fast. And you know, I think like people when I lived in South Florida, I my mom had a lot of plants just growing wild. She would prune them, throw them out because that's what you do when you have an outdoor garden. You do prune and chuck it out. If like now that I live here, I wanted to try growing begonias as annuals. Have anybody tried that before? Growing them as annuals and cutting them back for winter? If Jackie, you're an overwaterer, I think you're perfect for begonias. It's gonna be hard for me to just throw this away. It's just a stick. Oh, in Maryland they grow begonias as annuals. I mean, it's a yeah, it would have to be in the shade, not in full sun. And it's summer now. You know what? Maybe I might try that. I might just put a little planter outside and stick some of these in there and see what happens. You have them outside. You have to do you have like Mona, do you have an outdoor garden or outdoor flowering garden? Are you guys in a heat wave too? We're in a heat wave. I have not walked dogs in 2 days. Yeah, it's been 2 days since I've not walked the dogs. I really might try putting like some of my begonias outside. I have to prune a bunch. Do you want to see a sad begonia, guys? This is one of my sad begonias. Even though it's in a self-watering pot, I still forget to water. Jackie's laughing at me. Yeah, I I forget. This is the begonia Brazilian lady. It's beautiful. The problem with this one is it spreads out and it grows wild. I know it's 97 degrees. It is disgusting. I'm actually okay. Tell me if okay. I am from South Florida and I grew up in Trinidad and Tobago. I now live in Indiana, northern Indiana, where it's really cold. I hate summer now. I do not like summer. I am not, now that summer's here, I'm dreading it. Natalie, Natalie, you crack me up. What mix am I using for my begonias? All right, hold on. Oh, I have my tub here. So I will use my Fox Farm mix, but I don't put as much orchid bark. So like I use my the same mix for every plant except I will add more orchid bark for ones that are prone to root rot or have thicker roots. The plants that have finer roots, I'll I'll give them this with less orchid bark. So it's this. It's the Fox Farm mix with some orchid bark and perlite, but amended for like which plant. That's what I do. I hate heat waves. To quote myself, holy moly, Ruby. You guys are cracking up over here. Okay, Ruby. Ruby is on Instagram and she have did you know someone, not a lot of people can influence me to buy things, but Ruby did. She influenced me to buy the Pilea Moon Valley plant, and I absolutely love it. Have you guys been like what plant lately have you been influenced to buy on from Instagram? I need to throw this in a forest. Well, I have chopped and I'm now the plant is gonna grow better. I'm very happy. Blue oil fern. I think I've seen those. I think I've seen those. I think there a blue sheen on that plant. That's really pretty. Would that be considered Hoya seeds? I would be influenced to buy that. Hold on. Okay, so in here I have begonia seeds. There's hold on, let me take it out. I mean, it's just like seeds. So there's a shop that I shop on Etsy, and they're moving, so they had a sale. So I got four mystery begonia seeds and one that is the black blood begonia. So I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to be planting them and then giving you updates to see what it looks like. But the black blood begonia is definitely a pricey plant. So I'm hoping that that takes off for me. Maybe I can sell those. I want pings as well because of my fungus gnat problem. I can you can come to my house and get some fungus gnats. Mona, what begonia seeds? Not begonia. What Hoya seeds did you get? It is a cheaper way to get planned because I could not afford the begonia black blood if I wanted it. It's I think it's like $250. You got several Hoya seeds. What are the names of the Hoyas? Oh, Rick's Hoyas. I follow him on Facebook as well. He got some beautiful Hoyas. Have you guys seen the Hoya? I'm gonna butcher the name. It's called Hoya gigas. Have you seen those? Do you see the size of those blooms? He is the goat. I think. Okay, I think if what is his name? Vermont Hoyas would start selling his Hoyas, I would totally buy that. I guess I can prune while I'm here. This needs to just go in an area and die. This plant. I don't even know. I'm saving this for a reel. He does. Does he sell? Oh, he sells it on eBay. Another app I don't use. I feel like eBay plant sellers are um they really know how to hustle. Yes, that Doug, that one, Natalie. You can't use eBay. Yeah, I don't know what eBay. I don't know. I'm not. I'm just. I think I just like Etsy. I just like Etsy for plants. Um, Old school sellers. Yeah, they're old school sellers. That's correct. All right, I'm gonna just throw this out. Well, everyone, it was great hanging out with you guys today, chopping my begonia with me. Before I sign off, does anybody have any questions or comments about anything in the plant room or? Oh, Natalie, James, my husband James had a message for you. He is he's finished Firefly. Pet the pooches. I will. You see, Sachi is shutting heavily. Hi, girl. She has all these fur. Come here. Come here, babe. She has all this. I just pulled this out from her. She's shedding heavily because of how hot it is. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next live. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on next week. We'll see, but I'll see you, if anything, 2 weeks from now. Bye. It's a lot of hair. Yeah. Peace out. Bye, guys.